No, that's the other stuff. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Okay. Good job. I did. Yes. I gotta see if the wall. Yeah, schedule. Good evening and welcome to the April 18th, 2023 meeting of the Roseland Governing Body. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act, and that the date, time, and location of the meeting were included in the annual meeting schedule, posted on the public bulletin board in the municipal building, and filed in the office of the Borough Clerk. For those attending tonight's meeting via Zoom, the agenda and any other relevant documents can be found on the Borough's website, attached to the meeting notice posted in the news and announcement section. During the meeting, an announcement will be made prior to the two public comment periods. Anyone wishing to make a public comment via computer will be instructed to use the raise your hand icon, and anyone wishing to make a public comment via telephone will be instructed to dial *9 at the appropriate time. For those in attendance in person or remotely, please provide your name and address when selected. Mr. Watkins, would you please call the roll?
Mayor Spango.
Present.
Mr. Barty.
Here.
Mrs. Fishman.
Here.
Mr. Frieda.
Here.
Mrs. Parati.
Here.
Mrs. Foley.
Here.
Mr. Trillo.
Here. First rise for the flag salute. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic, nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
There's a whole mess of rolling down.
First on the agenda, we have our first round of public comment. Any member of the public wishing to be heard, come forward, state your name and address for the record. If you're with us via Zoom, use the raise your hand icon. And if you're with us telephonically, press *9. Waiting for the man behind the cap. Just give me a thumbs down. Thank you. All right, first on our agenda for tonight is a retirement from our courts. If Alan Noodle could come forward with Business Administrator Chumakis and Director Mathias.
Bless you.
Should help now, Jody, right?
Thank you. Allergies.
Get rid of the parents.
They're killing me. Putting a garlic by vampires.
All right, so Ala spent how many years with us? 24?
24 years.
24 years of service with the borough. She was a mainstay on our court. You left when? December. We still haven't been able to replace you yet. So we wanted to give you a small token thanking you for your service with the borough. And I know that Director Mathias worked with you in many roles. As the director, working in the courts, it's going to be very hard to replace you. We're upset to see you go, but we thank you for your well-deserved retirement and wish you the best.
Thank you.
I got flowers over there from all
you to take your time to recognize me. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. It was my pleasure and honor to work for Municipal Court of Roseland.
You want to come back? We can't replace you.
Thank you.
Depends.
We were fortunate to have Ala handle our courts. She was the glue that kept it together. When there was a problem, which arose before you knew it quickly, she always there to help us and to figure it out and to get things straightened out quickly. So she's been missed. She's did a great job always. Been here a long time and was always there for all of us.
Thank you. Thank you, John. It's the whole team.
Ryan, can we take a quick picture of the newsletter, please? Come over here.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Okay. Standing behind.
We're smaller council members. I guess I'm the good theater, but I don't know what that is.
All right, thank you.
As long as we're not fingerprinted, we're okay.
Have your shoulders next to each other. Should be pushed back 3 and 5.
3.
3.
Sorry.
Yeah, but one of the kids on 3 was waiting, so. They're coming from a baseball game,
Oh.
so hoping they can get here.
All right, we have a number of, well, this is a good problem to have. Where's Mike?
You just walked down.
He's talking to somebody.
It's like Abbott and Costello.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Oh, 10, never mind, nose.
Are they all here?
Yeah, all right.
Where'd you put them?
First, we have, well,
Please.
we had how many teams move? 6?
5
Wait, we had
champs.
5 champions in Roseland, and the 6th team made it to the championship game and lost, correct?
We also had another championship team that made it to the championship and lost one final was Roseland.
You dominated, pretty much.
Who's on
First up, we have the Fever, the 7th and 8th grade girls. Most of them play softball. Come on up, girl. Come on. Wait a second. Where's Emily? Are you wearing her t-shirt too? Just go in the front. Like out the way.
Where's your daughter?
Right, so since Emily's not here, I normally bring the head coach up to say a few things about the team. So that means Angela's got to come up and say a few things. The team was comprised of Alexandra Castro, Sarah Critchett, Deanna Fernandez, Brooke Gillen, Grace McGovern, Georgia McHugh, Ava Panucci, Emma Rapp, Priyanka Sukkanen. Did I get that right? Okay. And Haley Sturgeon. Undefeated? Just like in softball 2 years ago? I had to throw that out there. I'm sorry. I actually came to the game, your championship game. I actually felt bad for the other team. I really, really did. They were overmatched. They weren't as fast. It was like you were playing against 3rd and 4th graders. So West Essex is going to have a really good team for the next 4 years, I guess. So that being said, I'll bring Angela.
He's not aware that there's a speech given today, so I'm going to kill him. Like
We had a lot of practice on the plane.
Yeah, exactly. We're not coming. So not much to say. This team was amazing. The girls kind of came out of retirement. The girls were playing multiple sports. Some of them, I think, 2 or 3 sports at the same time. It's very dedicated to this team. They were undefeated. I think we calculated, it was like 373 points for the season, at something in that order, and it would have been higher if we hadn't hit our requirements of like not beating the teams too much. So I just want to thank the girls for a great season, and this is the last year of rec, so I'm very sad about that. So thank you.
You have trophies now? Oh, wait, before you slow.
Any extras? 3 of you.
Yeah. Right. Give it to Super. Yes. You drop the house? Yeah. You take a lot of trophies? Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, right. You got a practice on the table. Looks like I'm trying to get it. Bonnie, you have to get out of the chair to go over here. Congrats.
from the little ones.
Still coach.
No, it's not. Well, this is a little group.
This is the 5-6.
No. One of the 3-4s. Oh, boys, girls, yeah. So it's gotta be number 5. I don't have my glasses on here.
You play basketball? All right. The next champion, 5 out of 7, are the Roseland Knicks. If I could have, are both coaches here? Do we have a Jeff here? Both coaches are Jeffs. All right, I'm going to call you up. We're going to change this when you come up.
They're not all here.
As you come up, Mr. Quinn is going to give you a trophy, and then you can go stand in front of the field, okay? So, were you guys undefeated? Girls were undefeated. Who'd you beat in the championship? Redemption, exactly. So the Roseland Knicks won their 2023 West Essex Junior Basketball League Championship, and their team comprised of Mason Bucksbaum. Mason here? Can get Mason get the trophy, and then just go. Shane Feely. Colin Fowler. Luke Levinson. Wesley Lubnow. Georgios Maragos. Thank God, the easiest Greek name in the book. Michael Martino.
Mike.
Zach Medwin. Luke Piccione. And Chase Riley. Showed up too. All right. Congratulations, Coach. You want to say something? Coach is good.
Congratulations.
Another one from baseball now. Let's go. We're bringing them home.
You get it?
You never know. Am I gonna pull? Very simple. I'll put those girls up again.
All right, guys, congratulations. I love walking into that Fairfield gym and seeing you guys dominate. I said, is that the score right?
Yeah. No outside is really bad.
Swimming up that thing.
Being nurtured by the clown. Getting out tags.
One of my few advantages, as you know.
I mean, I haven't seen it.
You win them all. Dream. The dream. Was it a dream? Yeah. With you? Just supposed to get.
The dream, we're not here, they're right there.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, dream.
Oh, I didn't know.
What are they, warm?
So he loved. I liked all of them. I gotta get some of the rest.
Did you like the cakes?
Yes, the cakes were very good. The chocolate was really good. I gotta get that one. The chocolate and the lemon one was good. Nice and light.
All nut.
Oh my God, delicious.
All almonds, fresh lemon juice.
So,
Keep baking, keep
Oh,
baking.
the cookies? Oh my God, my husband liked the back of them. They look good.
so normally I say something about the team, but we have a policy if your daughter plays on the team or son, you get to do the whole thing. Stand back and watch Roger do the entire presentation.
All right. This is for the West Essex.
Don't
Junior
cry like in the
Basketball
picture on the
League
newsletter.
I know.
We put it in the newsletter.
Yeah, I get that text every once in a while. The West Essex Junior Basketball League champions, the Roseland Dream. Girls on the team, Catherine Casaza, Kate Frieda, Ashley Maribel, Honora Akora, Leanne Rapkin, Alexis Rosenberg, Georgina Tanito, Alice Treader, and Charlotte Treader. Guys, come on up. This team really came together throughout the year. We were 9-1 during the regular season. We defeated Fairfield in the last game. We had played them twice, and I remember saying to all the girls after we played them the first time, and I said, I guarantee you this is going to be the championship game. So we got to work even harder at practice. They really did. I tried to give them a little emotional speech for the championship game. They all busted my chops and started doing the woos like this, and you all ran away. And then I got it. So really proud of these girls. They really did come together, and they worked really well. And I wish I could get them again next year. But some of them are moving on to the next grade. So.
7th and 8th grade girls were undefeated. I'm just telling you, girls, you're going to 7th grade next year.
Yep. Coach RJ with me. We've been working together on some basketball stuff for a while, so since the year before. So this worked out well. Which one's for you?
That's for you. I'll give you your thing.
Do you need a tissue? Do you need a tissue?
Yeah.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Mike just comes in the box.
Yeah, because I'm just talking.
You're a flower.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
Congrats, girls.
Well done, trainers.
Guy.
Mullet,
Bye. What do you think?
thanks, appreciate it.
Oh, forget it.
Another team.
Oh, she was on the other.
Different, yeah. Clean up on that.
I didn't know.
T-shirt pattern? Yeah. Come get the wheels. Where's it?
Winning championships.
She's gonna be making the 7th grade team now.
Sure, should be just fine. Mike, we got coming in.
For the Mavericks.
They were defeated as well.
He's got one this year.
Harder.
Wow, the Mavericks traveled. There wasn't this many people for any other team, I'm just going to say.
Line 7 Army.
Yeah.
You played up to that. I was like,
Right, this is our fourth championship team from basketball. We had 5 out of 6. And any of you guys Packers fans? No? Well, the parents will agree. I just thought of something. They call Green Bay Titletown, but I think it's now Roseland. 5 championships out of 7 teams, and the other 2 were in the championship. And you had Coach Castro, who has a history of being undefeated with other sports. Were you guys undefeated?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so the Roseland Mavericks were undefeated, and they won the West Essex Sophomore Basketball League. On the team were Zachary Castro, maternal or paternal? Athletic ability, Adam.
Definitely.
Hayden Chang, Dean Fabricator, Brady Desario, should be baseball guy, I think. Joseph Nadeau, Paul Salisbury, Jonas Seed, Michael Spallino. Is that here? Is he not? He's not wearing a Mets hat, is he? Richard Stellato and Shepard Whitesall. They were led by head coach Adam Castro and assistant coach Paul Salisbury. Like I said, Coach Castro has a history of being undefeated. He wasn't going to coach softball this year, but we brought him in just to pitch to our girls so we could be undefeated again. But congratulations to the whole team and to the coaches. You want to say anything?
Sure. Thanks, everybody. Just very quickly, I want to acknowledge Coach Paul Salisbury, who's not able to make it here tonight. We're very lucky to have Paul. Paul's an actual basketball coach. I'm a cheerleader that can supervise young people on occasion. Paul's an actual coach. He brought structure. He brought discipline to the team. And good news, we're ready for high school practice already because of Paul. So it was a blessing to have him, and we were lucky to have him for this year. And the last thing I'll say is sometimes as a coach for rec sports, you just get really, really lucky. And we got really lucky with this crew. The mix of kids, doesn't matter if you're the most talented, doesn't matter if basketball is your main sport. This group of kids, from the second we set foot on the court, were all business. They were having fun, but they were working hard. They were listening, and they were all great friends. I know they all know each other from school, but between third and fourth, sometimes there's a little bit of conflict, and the fourth graders go over the top a little bit. Never happened. They were a joy to coach, and after the first couple practices, Paul and I looked at each other, and we knew we had something special with this team, and it came to fruition. So congratulations, boys. You definitely deserve it.
That's great.
You guys getting tired back there from standing up?
We're not standing. We haven't stood yet. Yeah, that was it.
We'll get bad news.
We're on a film today, right? Digital.
Good thing they don't have film anymore.
Right?
About the cubes, were they flash cubes?
Yeah. Put it on the top.
I do remember those things.
Oh, thank you so much.
How much are those budgets for trophies?
I know, right?
Good
I guess it's a good problem to have.
Good night. Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Grass.
Congratulations.
What's today for you?
Did you notice we didn't stand up?
There you go. The Yankees.
Hey, guys. You're welcome.
Did you try to let that one?
I know, we did that on purpose.
Roseland Link.
We're gonna have to up the budget for trophies next year, bro. Moose.
Are these the links?
Next we have the Knicks or not?
The links?
Lynx.
The links.
Come on, lady. Come on, lady.
Right to the front.
Get it going.
Never happened.
Let's listen a little. Less to me.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Next in Titletown, USA, we have our Roseland Lynx, third and fourth grade. So the boys and girls one?
Sweet boys of the
Seventh grade boys were the only point that came 1 point short of the championship. Everyone else got
That's
it.
amazing.
Wow.
This division was the semifinals was the Roseland team too. So that was the all Roseland final match.
Oh my God, you had to play against your friends?
So we have the Lynx with us. The Lynx, you guys weren't undefeated, right?
One loss. One loss.
Right?
Give them something to work. Yeah, that's right.
So on the Lynx, we had Sienna Brito, Gianna Corcoran, Juliana Constantino, Olivia Dimmick, Isabella Gabrielle, Audrey Young, Jocelyn Kennery, Chloe Lewis, Maggie Mandel, and Allison Parado. Coach, you want to come up and say anything?
Sure. I didn't prepare anything. No, we can't do that. We don't turn that off. Hey, so I would say first and foremost, girls, congratulations. Super proud of you guys. Look, we started in November. By the time we got to the end of the season, we had like a fully functioning, amazing team. The girls learned so much, played very well together, and we couldn't be any more proud. Thanks to Coach Wendy and Coach Matt for helping out. It was certainly a team effort, and I'll tell you, coaching rec sports is the best. I absolutely love it. If you want a humbling experience, coach third and fourth grade girls. Chop you at the
Wait till
leg.
they get older.
That's it. But thanks again, girls, for a great season. It was really, really amazing. Super proud of you guys.
Jimmy, proclamation. Does he get a proclamation?
Buddy, I said I'm going to do like 2 rows of bacon or something. There you go.
She's hiding.
Our basketball pictures in the newsletter. I thought you have 2. Congrats, ladies.
Good job. Good job, Sienna.
The travel team?
Good job, Josh.
You guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good night. Congratulations.
Coach, appreciate it. Thank you.
Congrats.
It's great.
Congratulations.
Yes.
You have Coach Mount's paper?
Yes.
Thank you. Congratulations. Yeah, you can read it. Mandel? No. Yep. Yeah. Thank you. Here we go.
They're so cool. We're gonna have this one. I'm thinking about some cash, yeah. Up your budget, Mike.
For trophies.
I haven't seen it. I've filled in before. She is? Oh, no. Let's ask her challenge today.
Save me. I'll try to the gym. No. Enough already for you.
Oh, we changed.
You can go and change here. You can come back.
Derek,
trophies one person has.
I like those.
You have to go over there to do a speech.
Nah.
Over there.
And so these are some of the same girls that just changed their jerseys. So we have the 2022-23 Suburban Travel Basketball League champions. Who did you guys beat in the finals?
Oh, well, they beat last year.
Oh, we won this year, right? I like that. I
All
like-
matters.
So better than beating Fairfield, trust me. So the West Essex Knights were our travel team. We had 11 players on the team. So we had Anya Mali, am I pronouncing it properly? Amelia Rasco, Ariana Pascal, Brianna Polito, definitely maternal instincts on athletic ability. Kate Frieda, same. Eliana Pankowski, Juliana O'Brien, Isabella Orbach, Leanna Rapkin, Riley Javara, and Sophia Tricoci. And their head coach was Tiffany Hammond, who Councilman Frieda already said she's going to have to make a speech. So
That's right.
another fine example of how great our basketball season was this year. Congratulations to all the girls. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Hammond.
I thought the deal was if I came here that I wouldn't have to make a speech, but I'm happy to do so. So here we are. We went 7-3 this season, and we did beat Caldwell in the championship game. Caldwell was actually undefeated until the championship game, so we did give them their first loss on the most important night of the season. I had 11 of the hardest workers I could have ever asked for this season, and I am very, very proud of you girls, and I'm excited to have you guys next year at the middle school. We can see what happens over there.
Wow.
Very smart. It's called the Peter program. Congrats, girls.
Thanks.
The same team? Pretty much.
Thank you.
I think he gets jealous of all the trophies.
Somebody's got it.
Congrats, girls.
Thank you.
I think you guys are.
She brought a basketball. Mike. Mike. Oh, there he is.
Job, Mike.
Mike. I didn't recognize him
Thanks,
with
Mike.
his hair color. I didn't recognize him with his hair color. Hi.
Congrats.
Thank you. Okay. Now the fun is over.
Next on the agenda, we have ordinance 11-2023. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
Bond ordinance providing for the construction of the Fallerton Brook footbridge in and by the Borough of Roseland in the County of Essex, New Jersey, appropriating $175,000 therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $166,250 bonds or notes of the borough to finance part of the cost thereof.
Is there a motion to introduce ordinance 11-2023?
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Seeing none.
Ordinance number 11 will be posted on the borough's website. Notice of public hearing will be published in the progress. Public hearing will be held on Tuesday, May 16th, 2023.
Next on the agenda is ordinance 12-2023. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title.
Ordinance of the Borough of Roseland to repeal ordinance number 5-2023 as amended, which provided for salaries and compensation to be paid to non-union employees of the Borough of Roseland, and substitute therefore salaries and compensation for the year 2023.
Is there a motion to introduce ordinance 12-2023?
So moved.
Second.
Trillo, Parati, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Seeing and hearing none.
Ordinance number 12-2023 will be posted on the borough's website. Notice of public hearing will be published in the progress. Public hearing will be held on Tuesday, May 16th, 2023.
Thank you. Next on the agenda is a public hearing on ordinance 9-2023. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
An ordinance amending Chapter 14 of the revised general ordinances of the Borough of Roseland entitled Parks and Recreation, Section 14-3 entitled Sanctioned Groups, Organizations, or Activities.
Do we have a motion to open the public hearing?
So moved. Second. Second.
Parati, Trillo, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Seeing, hearing none. Does anyone wish to be heard on ordinance 9-2023? Seeing and hearing none. We have a motion to close the public hearing.
Second. You got it.
Fishman, Parati, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
An ordinance amending Chapter 14 of the revised general ordinances of the Borough of Roseland entitled Parks and Recreation, Section 14-3 entitled Sanctioned Groups, Organizations, or Activities.
We have a motion to adopt ordinance 9-2023.
So moved.
Second.
Trillo, Toley. Roll call vote, please, Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Frieda?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
Ordinance number 9-2023 will be advertised in the progress as a passed ordinance, shall take effect as provided by law.
Thank you. Next on the agenda, we have ordinance 10-2023. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
Calendar year 2023 ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank in accordance with NJSA 40A:4-45.14.
We have a motion to open the public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
Trillo, Fishman, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing and seeing none. Does anyone wish to be heard on ordinance 10-2023? Seeing and hearing none, may I have a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
Fishman, Frieda, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
Calendar year 2023 ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank in accordance with NJSA 40A:4-45.14.
We have a motion to adopt ordinance 10-2023.
So moved. Second.
Barty, Trillo, roll call vote, please, Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Frieda?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
Ordinance number 10-2023 will be advertised in the progress as a passed ordinance and shall take effect as provided by law.
Thank you. Next on the agenda, we have a resolution for the municipal budget.
Mayor, I have a resolution regarding the reading of the budget.
Will the clerk please read the resolution?
Have resolution number 141-2023, allowing the 2023 budget to be read by title only.
I offer the foregoing resolution and move for its adoption.
I second the motion.
Mr. Watkins, please call the roll.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Frieda?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
The resolution is adopted. We'll entertain a motion to open the hearing on the budget.
I move that the budget hearing be opened.
I second.
Roll call vote, please, Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Frieda?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
Mayor, this is the time fixed for the public hearing on the 2023 municipal budget. Budget was approved by the governing body on March 21st, 2023. Was advertised as required by law on April 6, 2023, together with the notice of hearing for this time.
Before opening the hearing, I wish to outline the procedure. Each person wanting to be heard will rise and give his or her name and address before speaking. We'll recognize one speaker at a time in order of rising as nearly as we can determine. Same process as we would for public comment. Address all questions to the chair, who's Councilman Barty. When necessary, they'll be referred to individual members of the governing body or municipal officials. Questions must be confined solely to our municipal budget before us. School or county matters are not proper subject to this hearing and cannot be discussed or answered here tonight. I now declare open the public hearing on the 2023 municipal budget. Any member of the public wishing to be heard, come forward, state your name and address for the record. If you're with us via Zoom, same process, use the raise your hand icon, or if you're with us telephonically, press *9. Hearing and seeing no one, I will entertain a motion to close the hearing.
Mayor, I move to close that hearing. The hearing to be closed.
Second the motion.
Mr. Watkins, please call the roll.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Frieda?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
Mayor, I have a resolution to present at this time to adopt the municipal budget for the year 2023.
Mr. Watkins, please read the resolution.
Resolution number 142-2023, adoption of the 2023 municipal budget.
I offer the foregoing resolution and move its adoption.
I second the motion.
Mr. Watkins, roll call, please.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mrs. Fishman?
Yes.
Mr. Frieda?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
Resolution is adopted.
Mayor, I request that the clerk be instructed to read Section 2, the adopting resolution for the budget.
Mr. Watkins, please read the resolution.
Section 2, resolved by council members of the Borough of Roseland, County of Essex, that the budget here and before set forth is hereby adopted and shall constitute an appropriation for the purpose of stating of the sums therein set forth as appropriations and authorization of the amount of $10,288,852.94 for municipal purposes, $330,828.14 for open space, recreation, farmland, and historic preservation trust fund levy, $621,999 minimum library tax. For general revenues, you have $2,735,100. Miscellaneous revenues, $2,339,030.63. Amount to be raised by taxation for municipal purposes, $150,000. Amount to be raised by taxation for schools in Type 1 school districts, $10,288,852.94. Amount to be raised by taxation for minimum library tax, $621,990. Total revenues of $16,134,973.57. General appropriations, operations including contingent, $11,273,209.98. Deferred charges, $1,450,424.70. Excluded from caps operations, $1,608,029.22. Capital improvements, $200,000. Municipal debt service, $1,098,297. Deferred charges for municipal, $24,994. Reserve fund collected taxes, $480,000, $480,018.67. And total appropriations, $16,134,973.57.
I offer the foregoing resolution and move its adoption.
I second the motion.
Now that you have a breath, Mr. Watkins, could you please call the roll?
Councilman Barty,
Yes.
Councilwoman Fishman,
Yes.
Councilman Frida,
Yes.
Councilwoman Parati,
Yes.
Councilwoman Tolley,
Yes.
Councilman Trillo.
Yes.
The resolution is adopted.
I don't know if you want to put a note on here, if anybody wants to move that the minutes be included in the budget, the budget be included in the minutes. It will become part of the permanent record, and then any records that we have, instead of having to keep them forever, we can destroy them in accordance with the records retention scheduled by the state.
Makes sense.
Good idea.
So if you want to do that, if you wants to make a motion.
Yep. Mayor, I request the clerk be instructed to lay the budget out in full in the official minutes of the meeting.
I second the motion.
Mr. Watkins, roll call.
Councilman Barty,
Yes.
Councilwoman Fishman,
Yes.
Councilman Frida,
Yes.
Councilwoman Parati,
Yes.
Councilwoman Tolley,
Yes.
Councilman Trillo.
Yes.
Thank you. Next on the agenda, Resolution 143-2023, approving the April 14th, 2023 bill list. Everyone received the bill list? Questions, concerns, refusals? If there are none, do we have a motion to pass the bill list?
Motion, Toley?
Second, Trillo.
Totally Trillo, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Next, we have resolutions 1 through 14 by agenda number, or by resolution number 144-2023 through 157-2023. Questions, concerns, recusals?
I have to recuse myself from that. Thank you.
Which one?
12. So if we can go out of order, let's just have a motion to approve resolution 155-2023, or number 12 by agenda by itself. Do we have a motion for resolution 155-2023 with Councilwoman Fishman recusing herself?
So moved.
Second.
Parati, Party, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Now we'll try to move resolutions 1 through 11 and 13 through 14 by resolution number 144-2023 through 154-2023 and 156 and 157-2023. There are no further questions, concerns, or recusals. Do we have a motion to move these resolutions in their entirety?
So moved.
Fishman, Frida, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Next, we have our consent agenda, 3 training items. If there are no questions, concerns,
I'll make a motion.
So moved. I mean, second. Sorry.
Tolly, Parati, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. I do have one correspondence, and it directly relates to our budget. I'm going to leave the town out that sent it to us. Okay? But it's, okay. It talks about before a council meeting in another town in New Jersey. And they asked about our budget because they wanted to get a sense of what other communities were doing. When this person was told what our budget proposal was, they were dumbfounded that we had such a small tax increase. He looked at our budget documents in disbelief. He said, your fund balance does an excellent job of regenerating, which they are jealous of, and we should all be extremely proud of our work here. Their CFO came up to them after that. And this councilman showed their CFO the budget. His exact words to his council was, I am incredibly jealous, and you better not show this to anyone on our council. The fact that we kept our taxes at about 1.5% or less, and most other towns are taking 2%, and we're in the state health benefit plan, is something that we should be congratulated for. So I want to thank Maureen first and the rest of the council. It's nice when you hear from another town that they recognize what we do every day and they're jealous of what's been accomplished. So I want to make sure I read that without naming the other town. It's not a town in Essex County, so it was something nice. I want to congratulate Councilman Barty and the rest of the council on the budget as we have. Going into my mayor's report, that leads me to the next little kudos that we got. So, New Jersey Municipalities, page 40, a testament to show off your city competition that they have every year. And this is the third year in a row that Roseland has been in New Jersey Municipalities. The first year they did a 4-page story on our mask initiative that we started here. 1 year we got honorable mention for Show Off Your City. And once again, we got honorable mention for Show Off Your City for one of our runners during our run for Roseland. We're a tiny little town. To be recognized in the New Jersey Municipalities magazine, which I believe there's 565 municipalities in the state of New Jersey.
Yeah.
3 out of the last 4 years, 1 with a cover, and now 2 of this. This is attributed to Ryan. Ryan's back there. He's our public information officer, and he's the one that does all the work and gets us in these magazines and does such a great job. Ryan, thank you. And I just want to make sure we accent all the accolades we're getting across the state in our little town. So congratulations. Besides that, the only thing we have coming up that I don't think Councilman Trillo will talk about outside of rec is the Run for Answers, which I believe is the 29th. I was on the phone with Carolyn today. There's great numbers. They did a great job with the signs. It's a great cause. It's for Alzheimer's. And I just found out, I got a text. I'm telling the council, I'll say it here. On Monday, there's going to be a grand opening of the new restaurant, Stella, in Roseland at 4 p.m. On the corner of Eagle Rock and Eisenhower Parkway. Their grand opening is going to be 4 p.m. on Monday, the 24th.
But they're open now.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Just
opened
so everybody knows.
Monday. They opened yesterday, right? 17th. Are they open 7 days or just?
I believe they're open 7 days. They are. So best of luck to them. We'll see them at their grand opening. I have a few other things. If they're not covered in our committee reports, I'll touch upon them. Besides that, I have nothing. Finance Administration, Councilman Moore.
Thank you, Mayor. Just like to congratulate all the basketball teams for their championships. Congratulate the council, Mayor, Council, and Maureen on passing the budget. And then looking forward to Saturday's opening day.
That's it. Thank you. Public Works, Councilman Foodie.
Nothing at this time.
Thank you. Public Safety, Councilman Parati.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple things. OEM has done 32 hours of service this month, basically for traffic at Blessed Sacrament. The fire department has had about 13 alarms this month, and I would like to thank, I'm going to try this, Yamtov Brewer for volunteering for the Roseland Fire Department. He's their newest member. I want to thank him for stepping up to the plate. Our fire department also performed honor guard duties for a fallen Livingston Fire Department member, Mr. Officer Robert Munson. As for our police department, Director Matthias put together a memorial service for retired Lieutenant Howard Struck, who was part of our police department. He passed away in January. We actually held it here in front of Borough Hall, which was the original police department. It was a beautiful ceremony with Marine Honor Guard in attendance. Thank you, Director Matthias, for putting that together, and Lieutenant Struck's family wanted me to thank the governing body and the mayor for letting them have the memorial here. And that's all I have.
I just thank God you're not in Fort Lauderdale, Florida for public works or public safety.
Again, congratulations to all the basketball teams. Amazing performance this year. Baseball and softball are underway, and hopefully we have some championships to celebrate in June. Opening day on Saturday. Got smart. They're going to do pictures right before, leading right into opening day at 12:30. So 12 o'clock, we want everyone to start gathering around the snack shack in their full uniforms. And there's games immediately following for some teams. Just about every team is in action on Saturday. Ceremony should start at 12:30. Should be over by 1:15 the latest. Jimmy's going to get the arm ready. I mean, I've been doing softball BP. It's not the same because my arm's dying from 3rd, 4th grade and 7th, 8th grade boys practice. I'm pretty sure I have a dead arm for the next month or so.
Well, they keep hitting the ball over the fence.
Yeah.
You have to catch them.
But that's all I have. Let's have a great baseball season.
Thank you. Community outreach, shared services, Councilman.
Mayor, a few things are happening around town. Newark School's annual Tricky Tray will be held next week on April 26th at the Hanover Manor. Their website says they still have some tickets left, so if you go to their website, you can click right on to order your tickets. Also, today is the last day to purchase, I think they're still available, tickets for the Yankees versus Tampa Bay Rays game. That's going to be held on Sunday, May 14th, Mother's Day at Yankee Stadium. You can visit the HSA website for ticket information and purchase. The Beautification Committee has ordered flowers and greenery for the planters around the borough. We will be planting them shortly. Also, the committee will be involved with the Borough Hall landscaping project that is being worked on by Boy Scout number 3 to see if they need any help or ideas. Shared services with our senior citizen bus. They will be going to Target next Tuesday, April 25th. Every Tuesday, they go to a different store or a mall. The other days during the week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays, they go to our local supermarkets. The following Friday, April 28th, senior citizens will be having a meeting on safety at the library. And that's all I have for now.
Thank you, Councilman Tully. Redevelopment Legal, Councilman Fishman.
For redevelopment, as you see, we have some clearing going on Livingston Avenue. And there will be some more building coming up in the next few months. We will see that happening along Harrison Avenue as well. For this Saturday is the DEA Take Back Day. There are 2 in a year, one in April, one in October. If you have unused, old, outdated, or discontinued medications, we'd like you to take them out of your medicine chest or wherever you keep them and discard them in the drop boxes that are at police stations around Essex County and at Montclair State. Our drop box is right at our police station here. This is the best way to stop young people's foray into using drugs. The most people who become addicted to medications, illicit or prescribed, say that it started by taking medications out of their family medicine chest. So it's something we really need to pay attention to. And also, it's not safe to take certain medications that are outdated, so you don't ever want to take a chance. And that's it.
Thank you, Councilman
Thank
Fishman.
you.
One other thing is thank Recreation, OEM, Police, Fire, First Aid. We had a wonderful Easter celebration. We had 225 families registered opposed to about 105 last year, so it was a great event. We built made it a little bit larger with some activities on the lawn on this side, so it was another great event by Rec and everyone. Anyone else have anything else for committee?
Nothing else, man.
If not, next we have the approval of minutes. We'll move the April 4th, 2023 caucus meeting minutes with Councilman Frida recusing himself. Everyone received those minutes? Questions, concern with Councilman Frida recusing himself? If there are none, do we have a motion to move the caucus meeting minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Fishman, Barty, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Next, we have the April 4th, 2023 executive session minutes. Questions, concerns, recusals? Hearing and seeing none, do we have a motion to move these minutes?
Motion.
Second.
Parati, Frida, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, hearing none. Next, we have our second round of public comment. Any member of the public wishing to be heard, come forward, state your name and address for the record. If you're with us via Zoom, use the raise your hand icon, or if you're with us by telephone, press star 9 at the appropriate time. Thank you, Ryan. Hearing and seeing none. Next, the governing body will move into executive session to discuss, back here for a second, excuse me, tax appeal litigation. We will return for regular session after executive session, but the governing body will take no formal action on any items. We will simply close executive session, open up public session, and And adjourn for the evening. Instead of agenda. And adjourn for the evening. We have a motion to approve Resolution 140-2023 to close to executive session.
Motion.
Second. Rita Barty, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Thank you.